founder and CEO of OUTTRA, and I welcome you here to our webinar about the OUTTRA Data and Image Hub. Thanks for your for the many participants here and for the many people who are really interested in this topic to see how OUTTRA can manage the transition and the transmission from product files and content to the retailers in an efficient way. That's what we're talking about today. And we will have also a look in the possibilities OUTTRA offers with AI and with the SDEX standard, which BSI and EOG just released. We will start with a short video about the system, and later on we will start with the presentation. See you in a minute.
Tedious, time-consuming, a bottomless pit. Is this how you would describe product data management? Are you still maintaining and exchanging data manually? Or are you overwhelmed by the amount of contacts, data sources, and formats involved in collecting and exchanging product data? Ease your IT, inventory management, marketing, and sales load, and utilize your resources more efficiently. The OUTTRA Data and Image Hub connects brands with retailers in the outdoor, sports, and bike industry, allowing you to access product data in your desired format. Just log in, and you're ready to go. The Data and Image Hub provides up-to-date product data on numerous brands, all at one site. The fully automated API allows you to flexibly integrate additional systems such as your online store or inventory management. Quick download saves you time with downloading large quantities of product data. Simply copy the list of EANs or GTINs into the field, download it, and you're done. Quick search and other filters make it easy to find desired products. Conveniently save all the items you want to download in the download list. If you're only in need of data for a specific product, you can get it through manual download. And what's best? The Data and Image Hub is a cloud-based web application requiring no installation. You can access all data anywhere and at any time. By the way, the Data and Image Hub is free of charge for retailers. One login, one platform, all data and formats, secure, professional, and always up to date.
With the Data and Image Hub, brands and retailers can finally exchange product data and images efficiently, so the products for next season can come too. Welcome back after the short video introduction. And now we will start with a presentation about what we can do with in the exchange of product data. And later on, I will jump into a live presentation to show you as brands how you can manage the transmission of the product data and content to your retailers. So we from OUTTRA, we're the ecosystem for the outdoor bike and sports industry. It means we are really working in this industry since many years. Most people know us from our tool, the Where to Buy Local tool, where we have the problem right now in the industry that there are hundreds of retailers, but the consumer doesn't know where to find this product. And that's what we enable you as brands to show on your website, which products are available at which local retailer. That's our tool that most people know us for. And now, based on that tool, we just started the OUTTRA Data and Image Hub. This Data and Image Hub was created because of the needs of the industry. Means brands came to me a few years ago, so 2 years ago, they told me, hey, Ziggy, you have this product data from the Where to Buy tool. Can't you make it accessible for the retailers? Because right now we have the problem in the industry that retailers receive product data and images from each brand in their own formats and different ways. And that's really complicated for the retailers to get the new items on board in their online shops, in their systems. For example, the retailers get from brand 1, they get the data via Excel file, images in JPEG format, and delivery via the B2B portal. Brand 2 has Excel files, but PNG product images via the Dropbox link, brand 3 a CSV file with TIFF images and VTransfer, and brand 4 XML and JPEG via email. That's totally a bit confusing. So it looks like this. So we have different brands here. We have different retailers out there in the market, and there are many formats, many people, many conversations going on, which makes it really, really complicated to exchange this data. And this is what we had as problem to solve. And we thought, how can we solve this, and what other topics should we look up when we are talking about this optimization here? So on brand's website, additional to the one-to-one communication with each retailer, which is really time-consuming, also the creation of individual files for special retailers was complicated. Also, the problem when you update a product or you update an image for a product. This update is normally sent out manually to each retailer. Here, please change the product image because it's updated and it's not the newest image there. On the other side, the retailers have different import methods for each brand, many B2B portals. They also have the problem to filtering relevant information from the big files and individual import templates for each brand. So it's really complicated also for the retailers. And this is what we took as base to see how can we create a good tool which tackles all these issues. And the product we developed in the last 2 years is the OUTTRA Data and Image Hub, which enables exactly this. So it enables the exchange of data and images between brands and retail partners, national and international. So we are always have in mind, you as a brand, you work international, and we as tool provider also think international. How does it look right now, the process? So we have the brands on the website. The brands there, the brand send us the product files via CSV, XML files, whatever. We also get the images from the brands, and then we store the images and the content into our database, and we can give access to each of the retailers to this product data, so they can download it and get it in directly the format they want to have. So for example, the retailer one on the top of the list wants JPEG and XML in the XML files. That's what our system is able to do. So they can get JPEG files from all the brands. They are allowed to access the data, and we convert PNG files in this case to JPEG files. The same with XML for the content. Retailer 2 wants CSV file with PNG images, also possible. So our system converts images so that retailer 2 gets his images always in PNG. And the third retailer wants to have it via API. So the automatic way to get access to the product data, also possible there, so they don't have to log in anywhere. The most important thing is to know that you as brand, you control who has access to this data. So you have a possibility to give access to this special retailers, to these retailers. We won't give your data out to any retailer without you saying, yeah, this is okay. When we're talking about the exchange of data, we also talk about the SDEX questionnaire. So as you might know, the European Outer Group, where we are an official partner for this, and the BSI created the SDEX questionnaire for exchanging sustainability data between the US brand and your retailers. This is exactly what we also include into our OUTTRA Data and Image Hub within this year. So you as a brand can send us the information for this questionnaire, and the retailers can access this questionnaire also additional to the normal base data we have here in our OUTTRA system. So you don't have to send Excel files or anything like that for the questionnaire to your retailers. They can access this questionnaire for SDEX also in our system. And the third possibility we have here is AI and manual translations. So often we have the thing that brands have the product data for their products in special languages. So in this case, it's the German language from the brands. And they have the different products, and they have the different descriptions for these products in German. But now on the other side, we are also talking about international customers, international retailers. For example, retailer 1 is an Italian retailer, retailer 2 is a Spanish retailer, retailer 3 is a French retailer. They all need their product data and their information in their language. So we are there and we can translate this product data for the Italian retailer to Italian, for the Spanish retailer to Spanish, and for the French retailer to French. This translation can be done on 3 different levels. First level is an automatic AI translation. So we use different AI systems in the background to do correct translations of your product information, product content to different languages. Then the second tier is a possibility to let a professional translator check these AI translations, so that you have an official translator looking over it. And the third possibility there is do a manual translation via a translation agency, which works with us. So we can do a good translation to the special language, and everything stays in the OUTTRA system. That means you don't have any additional processes, so everything is within our OUTTRA system, so you can deliver the best product descriptions and content to your retailer international. That is the third thing we do with the OUTTRA Data and Image Hub, which is the AI and manual translations. And all this together is a centralized approach for the data and image exchange within the industry. And this will save time and money for brands and for retailers. The platform looks kind of this. So we have a short description about this. So we offer a platform which brands can integrate, and their product data and images, national and international retailers can find the data there. I will show you this platform in a bit. And everyone will benefit using the service. So you as a brand do not have any more one-to-one communications about this. You have a central approval for retailers which can access the data and images. There are no more needed manual information for retailers about changing of the images, and more sales as product data and images are available really fast at the retailers. Retailers, on the other side, receive the data and images from different brands via one interface, so they don't have to log into 200 different B2B portals to get the data. It's really fast at one place. They can select the relevant data and images based on EAN via API or CSV download. They also get the images in needed format and resolution, and it's an easy onboarding for the products. But how does this look now for the live system? I'll just switch to the OUTTRA Data and Image Hub. When a retailer logs in the system, it looks like this. So we have here on this website, we have on the left side all the brands which are in the Data and Image Hub active for this retailer. And on the bottom, there are the brands which are not active for this retailer. In this case, for example, Gonzo is not active for the retailer, but the retailer can get access there. I also click the button, so this is the brand needs to approve me, and then I can access this product data. But here on the left side, we find the other brands which are already active for this retailer, and now I as a retailer can access this data via different ways. So the first way is just click on a logo of the brand, and now you see all the different categories for this brand. In this case, for example, we go into backpacks, and now you find an overview of all the products which are from this brand, from OUTTRAVOX, in the season autumn-winter 23. And I, as a retailer, can either just put this entire product to my download list while clicking on this icon, or I can go on the detail page, just click on the icon, on the product. Here you find all the images which are related to this product. You find also the description, you find the teaser, you find material information, manufacturer attributes, certificates, sports, and everything the brands want to exchange with the retailers is here on this product detail page. Here you can also see that there are different languages possible. So an Italian retailer can, for example, you can access here the data in Italian language while just switching to Italian. If you want to put this product also to your download list, just click on Enter Product, and here the product is now in the download list. I do this with different other products, and now, for example, we also go to Zener, which is another brand. Go to the bike shorts. We can also put this to the download list, and create download list which is independent from brands. So we go to the next brand, which Faude, for example. We have 3-person tents here. You can see here this is the P2P for this 3-person tent, and this is also included with a video and all the information which is here on the product detail page. We also put this product to our download list. As you can see, there's also a download all images button. So for example, if the retailer just wants the images and they don't want to have the product data downloaded, they just click on download all images, and then you're done with it. And this can be done for different brands. Go to Default and also access this bodies. And now this is a way how the retailer can access this product data for one product via category level. Another way is to just use the search engine up here. So you can see there's a TRAD 30 dry backpack from OUTTRA in this case. They just search for it, put the entire product, and then they're in the download list. And this way, the retailer can create a download list with all the products. You can see here the download list for this products, and now they can decide, okay, I want to download this products now. No, I still need the products in my download list. I don't want to delete it. And now the system creates a zip file which includes all the images for this retailer, for this products I selected, and an Excel file with all the information, this product information for this special selection of products. This is done automatically in the background. So our server collects all these images, creates it together, edits together, and when the creation is done, the retailer will get an email with a download link for exactly the zip file, or will get it here in the inbox in the system. So you can see here the inbox is ready. Just click here, and now the zip file will be downloaded, and I can just open it up. And now we have here a zip file in the download folder, which includes the images file and the Excel file with all this product information. If you go to the images folder, you can see these are all the images for the products I have just put in the download list. And as you can see, we also did a renaming of the images and a converting of the images to JPEG files. So this retailer I show you here in the demo already has the add-on active that they will get these products into the product names into the images, and all the images are converted. So this is really easy for the retailer. If a retailer doesn't want this, the images normally would look like this. So this is how images normally look from when we get them directly from the brands. They have different formats. They have this PNG, this is JPEG format. They have different naming conventions. So it really depends on what the retailer wants. If you jump now into the Excel file, which was created for this product set, we just open this Excel file. And now we can see these are different attributes where the retailer can get the information they need for this product. The attributes we work here are based on the R&B data projects from the European Outdoor Group. They decided a few years ago, they created a standard for this, and this is what we use as base. So there are 130 attributes in there. Start with, for example, with some OUTTRA set ID and OUTTRA color set ID, which is a grouping information we add to the system. Then we have the GTIN, we have the GLN, product identifier, product short description, German, English, and French. This is just a standard. Each retailer can change the attributes they want to give. We have the brand here, we have FEDAS code, we have category levels, we have the sex. We have product descriptions, or long descriptions are here in different languages. We have the USPs here, depending on what information we get from the brands. We have the material information, which are here in the base, which the RMB data project has. The material information will be extended much more with the SDEX project as soon as it's included in the OUTTRA Data Hub. And then here you can see there's a product video there. There are manufacturer attributes like the color codes, the color, the base color. So we look at every manufacturer color. We try to match that on a base color in our OUTTRA system, so that a retailer can make a on their system, on their shop. We have here seasons. We have different images here. We have split up the images.
Sorry, obviously we're having a problem right now with Ziggy. He just disappeared. So I'll take over for a second. I'm Jana, good to see you. And I hope that Ziggy will be back in a very short moment. But what he's trying to say, oh, there he is. Hopefully reappearing. Well, talking about the benefits that we have and can create with the Data and Image Hub. We have seen that in the last years. I personally have worked in retail and have seen people copy and pasting Excel files. And with the sustainability standards that are now coming up, this is going to be a huge hassle. Now I'm glad to have you back, Ziggy.
Sorry.
I'll hand back to you. And I'll get the big screen back on, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's take it from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Jana. Okay, so sorry for this interruption. Yeah, we have the Excel file with different columns here. For example, where the retailers can download their images. We also try to classify the images. So sometimes we can classify this is a detail image, this is a model image, this is a hollow image. That's also done on our side. And this is a really big Excel file where the retailer can get all the information they need to include this Excel file into their stores. This is one way to access the data for this. Another way to access the data is just to have a quick download here. The quick download works best when you just paste in a bunch of GT numbers. So I just paste one, for example, this here. Just paste this GT number here to the quick download, and then you can click on download now, and this can be many GT numbers there. You click on download now, and now you will get all the information for the set of GT numbers which you just pasted in here. When you paste GT in there which is not correct, the system will mark it and will tell the retailer, okay, this is not a detail you are allowed to access, or this is not a GT we know. So this could also be that there's a fault in there. That's what's possible via the quick download. A third version for the access of the data is our OUTTRA Data Hub API. The API is there for bigger retailers which don't want to access the data via a platform, but they want to have API access, and this is completely open there. They can have access to it. They need authorization token to get the data, and you need to, as a brand, need to approve them that they are allowed to access this data for sure, and then they can have via API the data to get all these attributes and everything they need on an automatic way, so they don't need to access this data via the platform. So we have here different ways to access the data. For small retailers, they want to use the platform. For bigger retailers, they want to have the API. Everything is there, and this is the good thing about this. It's not complicated for the retailers to access the data, and we as a platform, we developed many tools to make it as easy as possible for you to brand to really make exchange this content and these images with your retailers. The thing here also, what I showed in the slides before, are the automatic translations. This is happening on the platform, but not in the front end. This is happening in the back end. So when you send us data, and we discuss about automatic translation, we will do it here. There also will be review processes via the platform. This is all done on the in the back end, so the retailer won't see that this is an automatic translated text, but they just have access to this text and can process with this text. Also the questionnaire, the EOG questionnaire, will be active here in the platform. They will it's possible to download it here later on or to access it via API. So a retailer can access the questionnaire for EOG for each brand on a central place. Another thing we have here in the platform already are the master files. For example, some of the retailers want to have complete master files of all the products for each season and a file with all the images for each season, which is already here. For example, in this von OUTTRA for spring summer 25, there's already Excel file with all this product data there, and for spring summer 25 with the images. You may think, okay, 25 is quite a bit to go till there. So yes, these products are mostly used for pre-orders. So they might change, also the images might change. But the good thing here is if a user uses the platform and downloads products from this, we know which user has which product downloaded. And then we will inform this user if a change is made. So for example, if the product image changed, we know exactly which user downloaded which product images, and then we can inform him. Or when, in this case, if there's only one image of the product and prior to the season you will do the shooting and we will have much more images of the product, we will inform these retailers about, okay, there are new images for the product there, please log in and download it here. That's a thing we will also have, or we have already here in the system, which will help you as a brand to exchange this product data and content with your retailer, and also make it possible to act more in international countries. So in other countries where you need, for example, special translations, all in there and up and running. So we are working right now with about 10 brands from the outdoor and sports industry here. We're talking to many more. We will add many more within this fall and this winter. So this is what we do right now, and we will create more and more features here in the tool. As I told you some about the SDEX feature we will integrate here. Yeah, and last but not least, most times we get questions about the pricing. So what does it cost? So we really thought about how can we make the pricing really good for all the brands, because we are always there to access bigger brand, to make it accessible for bigger brands and to smaller brands. So we can make a pricing which suits for all of the brands. We have different price levels. For example, for the annual fee is based on the package you as a brand need. If you just need the base content, which the base information, which is GTIN and everything the retailer needs for the pre-order season, then it's one package. If you want a content package, which is about the images and the descriptions, long descriptions, and everything else the retailer really needs to present your product the best possible way in their online stores, it's the content package. And we have the sustainability package, which will be active end of this year, where we include the SDEX questionnaire. And all together is our Data and Image Hub suite. So this is all in all, which is the suite which includes all of the packages. And this suite is, it's for sure much cheaper as if you would take the packages on their own. Then we have onboarding fee, which is a one-time onboarding fee for the brands, which is depending on the amount of products you have, and it's free for the retailer. So there's no yearly fee for the retailers and no onboarding fee for the retailers. And additional service can be booked additional to this. For example, if we're talking about AI and manual translations or creation of product description via AI, this is something we can do on brand side, but this is also something we can do on the retailer side. So sometimes we get requests from retailers, they want to have SEO texts, SEO product text for their shop, and they don't want to take the product their product description directly from the brands, because all of the retailers have the same product description then. So we really can create AI-based product descriptions for retailers. This is something they need to book, but else the access for the retailers is free, as you can see. So we really support here the retailers with the data, but you as a brand are in charge of the data, and you are in charge of getting access to the retailer. So it's not us. We do not decide which retailer has access to your data, because it's still your data. This is the product presentation, and I'm looking forward now for some questions from the chats. Okay, I think there are no questions. Everything's clear. Okay, so if we have some questions later on after this presentation, please don't hesitate to just contact me directly. Here's my email address, or write me via LinkedIn, or write my team via LinkedIn. We're happy to ask all questions or to help you with your needs. If you want to have a demo for your system, please just get in contact with me. We will put the slides later on for download for all the participants, so you can have the slides again. And for you as a brand, we also have a special offer. If you want to test this system, it's a 1 month for free, so it's no charging for you. We get your product data into the system, and we give you an access to the system, so you can check out how it would look like when a retailer accesses your data in your system. Yeah, Margarita, I'm happy to share the pricing information with you later on, so I can put a slide on. But this is how it looks like. But the pricing is dependent on how many main products or products you have, and how many retailers you want to get access to this. And based on this two information, we have different packages with different pricings. So we're more than happy to talk with you to see where the pricing would be for your brand. Yeah, and if you are another thing here, when you are a brand which belongs to a bigger company which has many brands, there are packages for bigger brands too, for bigger companies, for several brands at once. That's also a possibility. Okay, so if there are no more questions, thanks for the participants and for the questions, and if you need anything, just let us know. Thank you all. Bye-bye.